You did wash your hands before we started this, right? This is science. Oh, that is awesome. I am melting like Olaf.
Break me off a piece of that
Kit Kat bar.
Look at, it's dripping on my steering wheel.
We're melting faster than the candy bar. Okay, hey guys, Derek and JD here from Melting This. We're excited for today because we've got an interesting way, a new way that we're gonna try melting some things today. Are you ready for today?
I think I'm gonna have heat stroke.
I think we're gonna pass out. We should just hurry and get started.
Let's just do it.
Okay, so today's gonna be interesting. We felt like we were talking with one of our brothers. As you remember, JD and I are brothers, and he had mentioned that something of his got melted in his truck, and I thought, what? Again, harnessing the power of the sun. Proof that I was right.
You were right.
So what we're gonna do today is try to melt a few household items, something that everybody loves, or at least for the most part, unless they happen to just be crazy, allergic, or both. We are gonna go ahead and make basically a 7-layer dessert. You've got beads dripping down.
Should I just take off my glasses? Look in between my eyes right now.
Gosh.
So, don't check out my unibrow, but just look at my eyes.
Oh, we gotta do this quick. But we have to make it as hot as we can in here to melt the products as fast as we can. No more talking. Okay, so what we're gonna start with our dessert is, do you wanna do the honors?
Yeah.
We're gonna start with, basically, we're gonna create a crust with some graham crackers. Our first layer, ladies and gentlemen.
It's
but
so
your
hot,
face
it won't
is,
even, I'm like dripping. It's starting to go into my mouth.
your face's starting temperature is 105 degrees.
I believe it. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
is that good for the layer dip?
Yeah, that should be good. For our layers, we have our handy dandy cooler here. Gummy bears or marshmallows? I say we start with gummy bears.
Cool.
Yeah. So we have your traditional Black Forest gummy bears here.
Yeah, so juicy, so good. Yeah, okay,
Layer it up is what I always say.
Oh yeah, that's real nice.
That's good. Yep.
Okay, good layer.
Okay.
Doing marshmallows or chocolate?
Yeah, let's do a layer of chocolate.
Yeah.
One of my favorite candies on the planet is chocolate covered anything gummy.
Yeah. Anything with syrup
Chocolate covered cinnamon bears. Does it have sugar in it?
Yes. Okay.
Is this working?
Should we just do it over top?
Let's give it maybe just a little minute to let the gummy bears.
Okay, I don't want to.
Okay, let's maybe walk away from what we're doing right now, because I mean, we've been working hard. We need a break for just a minute. Okay, time out. BRB. Okay, that was a good, very refreshing break. How are we doing? Let's check the status here.
It's not going as fast as I thought.
Definitely gooey.
Really?
Yeah, they're gooier, if that's a word.
Soft.
They're soft. But maybe we should take matters into our own hands, because that is like the least melty part of this dessert.
Yeah.
Should we torch it?
Let's do it.
Let's go torch it. You know it's getting serious when JD puts on his visor.
What did the girls do to this thing? It's so dirty.
Oh, it probably has like all their lipstick. It's got all their makeup.
I can't even see through this.
If you guys haven't seen our last video, the wives took over Melting This channel and did their own little thing, it was actually really cool.
So we won't actually like burn it, we're gonna melt it.
Right, it just adds a little flavor.
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Everything good ever known to man has a solid foundation, which that's our graham cracker crust.
Yeah.
Then we have our melted gummy bears, shown here. The next part of today's dessert, low calorie. This is part of like a nutritious low calorie diet that we're trying to promote before the holiday season. It's back to school. Oh dude, did you just sample?
Crap.
They're already
melting.
Okay, step 3.
Okay.
Other than JD eating our dessert and props for today's video.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Is the chocolate. Not just any chocolate, milk chocolate, because as you may recall, milk chocolate melts faster than dark chocolate.
Touche.
Just a nice thin layer over the top. Should be good. Yep, that looks good, because it's gonna spread itself out.
Wait, I gotta make sure it's not poisonous.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
You don't have anything in your teeth.
What's wrong?
There's nothing. There's nothing in your teeth.
Is there something wrong?
I can't take him anywhere. While this is melting, I am going to while we're adding layers to the dessert, I'm gonna shed a layer from this sweetness
Good idea.
I've got going on right here.
5 minutes later.
Okay, let's check on our chocolate. Oh, we're doing good. Hey, we're doing good. You smell that?
Yeah.
Like I said, that's my heavenly scented candle right there.
Smells better than burnt hair.
Just a little bit. Like your leg last time. Okay, I think we're ready for layer number 4 of our 7-layer dip. I think we need to break up the chocolate a little bit, and let's just add a few marshmallows. Okay. Let's get a little. We want the frothiness of the marshmallows in there.
Yeah.
But we don't want too many because it sticks to the roof of your mouth, and then you're just like, it's like a dog when it eats peanut butter. You did wash your hands before we started this, right?
Yeah, with soap and.
Did you wash your hands?
Water.
Okay. Just twinkle it in there. If that's a word, just put a few in there. But do it with love.
Oh, it's love. This is like how mom. This is how like mom places her chocolate chips and cookies. Oh,
very strategic. That basically adds a layer and or a degree of separation, which is crucial in order for any mathematic equation when it does come to science. Like, you guys might think we're just making a delicious dessert, when in reality this is science. And science is fun. Right. And for once we can say, like, try this at home. Yeah. Not sitting in the car.
No, this probably is frowned upon.
These extreme temperatures.
Yeah.
I think JD.
You got the
I honestly think JD by now has lost about 7.
I feel like I'm a wrestler maybe or something right now, because you know how like they like have the heat rooms and stuff, and they'd like try to wrestle.
They're called a sauna.
Oh yeah. Is it registered?
You're 109. You're 109. You're 4 degrees hotter.
If my body temperature is above 109, I should probably go to the hospital. I've got a fever.
Okay, we've got our marshmallows a-cooking, but I actually don't necessarily expect those to melt. I expect those to give us that degree of separation for us to now put another layer of chocolate. And in this situation, we're gonna go ahead and put some more. Let's put some candy bars. What do you think, bud?
I think that's a good idea. Let's do Reese's.
I like that.
Because they're my favorite candy bar.
So good.
I think they might be melted.
Once it hits your lips. I put ice in here.
Yeah, that's still so hot, dude. Look at this.
Oh, just peel that off and put it in. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh yeah. That is awesome.
Oh, no.
Just twirl it around.
Oh, man, it fell.
Yep. Okay, I think that pretty much sums up our degree of separation. So what's interesting is as everything, let's go ahead and add a little bit of science into this, shall we? First, you have a particle. You have atoms, neutrons, protons, and electrons. And as the heat warms up the nuclei, and the protons and the electrons and the neutrons, they have this, like I just said, degree of separation to where they expand. They get it in an excited state and they melt because they heat up from the power of the sun. And then the fascinating part about all of this is not the chocolate that JD has on the side of his lip.
What are you talking about?
With that sweat. But it combines with the gummy and the saltiness of the graham, you know, and now we're creating new compounds and new molecules, basically, where the flavor is like a circus in your mouth, basically. And if I keep talking and sit in your truck any longer, I am going to be...
I'm done. Let's go.
What's the snowman's name on Elsa and Anna thing?
Olaf.
Olaf? Oh, man. I am melting like Olaf.
Gosh.
My life. And quite possibly the last.
Okay, we're just about done. We only have 2 more. We've got Andy's Mints, the Kit Kats.
Oh.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Kit Kats is because those are 2 of mine and Bree's favorite candy bars of all time. And when you mix the 2 together,
I can't get it open. Oh my gosh.
His fingers are too slippery to open the stupid package.
Oh,
get it, JD.
Come on.
Get it.
Yes.
Oh. You got it.
Yeah, baby.
Get it all.
Break me off a piece of that
Kit Kat bar.
Look at it's dripping on my steering wheel.
We're melting
I don't think
faster than the candy bars.
I honestly feel like I am not doing it. Oh, okay.
We got
That's
it all
the last
in?
of it.
Okay.
Woo! I think the gummy bears are like in a liquid state.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
It's like magma of the earth. So you
Oh.
have, if you look at it this way, here's another application of science in the real world. So if you take a look at the earth and its core, we all know that it's liquid magma, which is really hot lava, is like unto these melted gummy bears. So as you can see at the base, we have, of course, the graham crackers to hold the gummy bears. And those in their liquid state tend to be approximately 300 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we have the protective layer of chocolate over the top. Now these are kind of our different layers within the Earth's surface. It's not just magma, then the Earth's surface. You have the hemisphere, the lithosphere, the semisphere. And like I like to live without fear. So there's also, I like to call like the outer layer no fear.
You just spit off garbage.
What are you talking
Actually,
about?
I'm sure like part of this is actually true, but you just.
I'm brilliant. I just am brilliant.
Brilliant.
Look, I'm sorry I actually read my science books and
Yeah.
went to class when
Well,
you
I
were
melt
skipping.
mine.
Yeah.
burn them.
Anyway, okay, so we've got our outer layers. We're going to finalize our little bit of dessert. We're gonna throw one of my favorites on there, Andy's mints. They're so good.
Well, this is like the finishing touch. Like
This
you
is-
have
this
a
is-
dinner, right? And
yeah.
you then have an Annie's mints, like when you go to Olive Garden.
That is our final touch. That is the icing on the cake. We're gonna give it a few minutes. I did basically melt my GoPro. In the meantime, apparently it stopped recording about 3 minutes in and wouldn't work anymore. So let's hope that
That's
comes
science.
back to life. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that?
That signifies hot.
That is hot. In fact, it's burning my hand. It's hot. Okay, JD, what have we learned here today?
We've learned that sitting in a truck is never smart, and that melting chocolate is a fun thing to do with the hotness of the sun, and that we could probably melt quicker than the chocolate itself.
So we're gonna go ahead and prepare for our next video, which is gonna be very interesting. As you guys know, it's back to school week, or at least back to school month for just about the entire country. And we've got a few little fidgets and gadgets that we're gonna be burning, melting, having fun with. So be sure to come back and check next week's video. And in the meantime, what we're gonna do is go ahead, while we're filming that, we're gonna go ahead and let this continue baking. In fact, I don't have the recipe with me, but I'm pretty sure the family recipe book calls for about a 30-minute melting time. So we're gonna let this sit here for a little bit, and then we'll come back.
See those Kit Kats right there? They're calling my name. And the Reese's.
Just all,
And the gummy bears.
all of it.
And the graham crackers.
Yeah, don't discriminate.
Many, many minutes later.
That's hot. That's hot.
That's my spot. Oh. You can even see the vanilla or the wafer.
Mix the flavors. It's like
No,
you don't want any one flavor
Right.
in your mouth at any given
Yes.
time. Oh,
Is that good?
oh,
Heavenly?
hook it to
I
my
can't wait.
veins. Dig in.
Oh my
Look at this.
gosh. That's all caramel chocolatey goo. Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna lie. That's nasty. It's so thick.
Are you saving that little caramel on your lip for later?
I'm kind of gagging right now. So good. Once it hits your lips, it's like it hits your lips, and you're just like, oh, give me more already. The gummy
marshmallow.
part, the gummy part makes it the worst.
It's like on the roof of my mouth. It's like stuck.
Don't lose that piece. Remember in the beginning how I said, go ahead and try this at home? Yeah, no, take my advice. Like I always say, we are not professionals.
And maybe don't try this at
Don't
home.
try- don't try this at
Really,
home.
I just don't feel good about that decision.
Yeah, no, it was really bad. That was a bad decision.
Yeah, whose
That
idea
a bad
was this?
choice. Pretty sure it was yours. See you guys.
All right, see ya.